It is such a cozy day today. It's raining outside. You can probably see it in the background. And I got a takeaway coffee cup because this is my third coffee and I wasn't expecting to get another one. But it is weak. Comment down below if you're also in love with having coffee. Today I thought we would do the big undertaking that I've been avoiding for literally years. I think it's time we renovate the really colorful apartment in San Myshuno, also known as the Jang household. It's time, you guys. What better time to do this than during our apartment renovation streak, okay? The reason why I've been putting this off is just because this is a really colorful and complex interior. I don't want to just neutralize everything and make it boring and plain because I still want to capture the essence of this family and they just love color. So I believe this is in the art district because you can see the art museum down there. And this is the floor plan from above. I do like the front door. One of the few apartments I like the front door of. So that's good. And it's just very colorful. So you walk in here, we've got a chest table, bathroom to the left, 2 bedrooms. The child's bedroom is the top left-hand corner, then the main bedroom down here. Kitchen could definitely have a better layout for sure. A very narrow and elongated lounge room. It actually reminds me of our lounge room at home because that was a real tricky lounge room to furnish. And then down here we have a pretty cool like studio space. I like the creativity with the wall here and the battens. That's a bit of fun. You know, they've put these fun... Wait, I don't think I've ever used this item before. What is this? Oh my gosh, I have never, ever, ever used this item. The chest of secrets. Okay. We've got a bubble blower here. I do like that this pedestal has some fruit on it and a light, like as if they're painting that. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's been a lot of thought put into the furnishing of this apartment. So I don't want to say it's bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just, it's 2023. We need a 2023 flip. And I like how they've used like the big billboard here. That's fun. Layered lots of rugs. Oh wait, no, that is just a standard rug, but they've got the outdoor table inside. The window here. You know, they've had a lot of fun. Now, if we look at our Sims and get to know our clients, as I like to say, we have Baeko Jang. I looked up several pronunciations. They want to be a jokester. So they're working as level 9 comedian. That's awesome. They like guitar, piano, they're charismatic. Then Anya, who is the wife, loves art. They want to be a painter extraordinaire, but they're also a music lover. So I think they're kind of torn between both. Guitar skill again, painting, singing. Or maybe it's singing and painting they're kind of torn between. I can't quite remember. And then Billy here. Billy is a social butterfly with no skills. Poor Billy. Oh boy, I have my assistant here today and we all know the assistant does snore. I apologize. Ah, the lag's gone now, that's good. We also have about $25,000 extra, so sometimes we like to stay within the budget, other times we like to go outside of the budget. I mean, I'm just gonna see how we go. So I do want to keep some parts of this apartment, like I think some of the furniture is really fun, but there are a lot of things I am also happy to kind of get rid of. Oh my gosh, we have a lot in the inventory as well. I guess this is from all of their careers. So we can definitely sell some of this as well. I think the first thing that I needed to do was brighten up the space. So I put in the really good saucy lights, my favorite. I also feel like the floor plan, I'll try and keep most of it and make just minor changes as if it was a real life renovation. But even though this is kind of cool, the idea of having glass here, I think this makes this space feel a lot smaller. So I'm actually gonna knock this wall down. I'm also not the biggest fan of this flooring, like this blue color. I'd rather be working with a neutral probably. So let's just go for like a mid color maybe in here. And these doors, I think they gotta go. I mean, do we need a door to this room or do we just open that up as well maybe and change the color of this slightly? I think also now that we have some more like really vibrant but at the same time muted, if it makes sense, wallpapers, we should also make use of them too. I'm thinking of like the Jungle Adventure textured reds, The Moroccan pack has some like beautiful oranges. Like I think if we just make it that little bit muted, it might be more calm in here and grounded. But then we can still have like bright pops of color too. Ooh, I love this earthy color too. I'm kind of tempted to do like a pinky, greeny patterned wall maybe for the living area. I'm not completely sold on it yet. I'm also just thinking maybe the kids' room could be slightly smaller so we can make this living space a little bit bigger, and then maybe bring back the bathroom here, because that would mean this little area is a little bit more balanced, right? I guess we could even potentially even fit another bathroom just here. Although that's a really annoying shaped bedroom, and I did say I didn't want to move around the floor plan too much. What if we moved the kitchen to over on this side? What I really need to do is establish what our color palette is, and I'm really struggling with that at the moment. But we could do a floor plan like this, use the original table kind of on the end of this counter. Maybe. It's still early days, okay? Could even move these across to the kitchen. Could do a table over here and then a lounge room this way, or we could do a table over here and have a lounge room pocket. Tough call. So I think what I'm going to go with is one of the original color choices I had, which is like green printed leafy wallpaper and then this pinky color with some like bits of yellow and orange. So I also thought it'd be cool to have like a faux fireplace, and I've put the camera from the other room here. I think this pot was in the other room, so we'll place that behind the chair. This candle already existed. We also have this painting that I think was in the living room. So I thought it would be cool if maybe we sized it down and we placed it in the fireplace like this. So a little bit of a nod to the old setup. And also this table over here, this was originally painted these colors, I think, the purples. We might carry purples into this bedroom, but I thought that rug would go perfectly with this table. So we're using a lot of the existing things. I'm kind of tempted to maybe do a bit more of a modern coffee table. I thought this color would match really well. Or the other option is we could go with something more traditional and like do a pop of yellow. I mean, I think that works as well. I probably would prefer to have the modern table over here just because it ties into kind of this side of the room a little bit better in my opinion. These boxes were in one of the bedrooms too. Those in the corner maybe. We can keep them over here. I mean, I think it's starting to come along. Maybe we can put like a big light in this corner. I want to use my favorite light because if I remember correctly, we may have a color that goes with this room. I think it's going to match perfectly. This one. Yeah. So we're going with like still a lot of colors, but they're maybe slightly more color coordinated, I guess. I don't know. It kind of just feels a little bit more contemporary. Curtain here so we can show a lot of the wallpaper like that. Gorgeous. Sun above the TV. We could do a pop of orange in here in the corner as well. I mean, that kind of works, or keep it light or even go with the matching pink. But let's maybe just keep it neutral for now. So that's pretty good. That's taken like forever to do. The kitchen can go behind here, and I did find these matching appliances too, and I like that this vintage fridge kind of goes with the greens on the wall. So we could extend the wall through here, or we can leave it that pinky color. But let's just do like a simple galley kitchen. Originally I was gonna have the bench kind of going over to here, which would have been the dining area, but then we would have had to squish the lounge over here, which would have then reduced the kitchen space. So I think this does work better, but you could always switch these two around or make this bedroom smaller. Oh, this light was also somewhere in the apartment, so maybe we can put that in here because it also ties in with the other colors. Okay, I think we need the end counters here, or we're going to need to put in a wall. Oh, these are the angled ones. I don't really like the angled ones. Do you want to like lock that in? Doesn't look that great. We could just end the wall like this. It's almost like these counters need to have a dark wood on them, but I don't like how the top is kind of like a bluey gray. What's the other counter looking? Oh, okay. Well, this one, the back of this counter is brown. So I think it might look better from the other side. Yeah, I think that does look better. Oh, and then we have these little cabinets, which I really want to use somewhere. I don't know where we're going to put them, but maybe not in the kitchen. This fridge can also kind of match the walls too if we want to go really matchy-matchy. I don't know, I think both work. I think this side we'll just do cabinets. By the way, have you guys been watching Hell's Kitchen, the newest season? We're up to maybe the third last episode, like top 3, and I'm really enjoying that show. I haven't really watched that much of Hell's Kitchen in the past. Absolutely love it at the moment. Also, I think I have like a little crush on Gordon Ramsay. I don't know, just a little one. I'm torn. He's so mean. I don't know what it is. I can put some of these Moroccan tiles back too. Whoa, this is really, really pink. I think we need to break it up. What other colors are here? We've got red. Ooh, that makes me feel sickly. They do say that black walls can create space, or the illusion of space. Sometimes I kind of understand it, but then sometimes I'm like, no, I feel like it closes the space in more. I'd honestly just have the leaves. I think the leaves look really cool. And then we can do some beautiful tiles in the bath. Oh, I forgot to change these other counters. My bad. Okay, we need a good painting up here. I like that one, but I feel like it doesn't quite work in this area. I like this one too. This one is perfect because we've got the greens in it and we've got the pink and fleshy colors in it too. How about we angle this off because it's only a minor change, because that's gonna make it a little bit fun with our wall colors, because we'll be able to put like a different color on this wall and this wall because they'll no longer be joined. I do like the idea of this darker color because having the darker color also makes all the other colors pop and appear more colorful. Guys, look how well these colors pair with the other colors in the room. Like, it goes perfectly with this wall color, the metal around it, and then the actual pieces on here are like the same soft colors we've been using. So good. Okay, for the main bedroom, I think we should go for blue because, I don't know, blue's awesome. This is one of the original side tables, so maybe we can get 2 of those. I mean, we could actually put them in blue as well if we want to do like the full blue room. I mean, that is kind of cool. And I do like the idea of kind of clashing the patterns. Does this wallpaper come in like a blue kind of? Not that one. Nah, rather not do that. This picture was originally in the house as well. Maybe we could do a couple of wall sconce lights instead of having like lights on the bedside tables. I mean, I like this, but it does sit quite high on the wall above the bed. Could we go like this? Is that weird? I mean, it does look a little odd because there's a bed end. Maybe it's okay. I like these sconce lights with the gold on them. I love the color of these leaves. They're pretty. Are these lights even? Or do we just make it all blue? That's what's hard to know. A little bit red. Okay, I went back to the neutral color because I don't know, I just feel like that color really works for us. And I actually do want to move these in a touch. This painting is still bothering me a bit. Like, it looks weird above that bed. But I don't know what else we can put there. I mean, maybe it's one of those moments where you just leave it blank. They did have this thing, but I don't really feel like it goes with the rest of the apartment. Or maybe, you know what, the more I look at those sconce lights, the more I'm like, it's not really working for me. Maybe we do these size down. Yeah, I think this is the way we should go. It's almost like we need a patterned wallpaper or wood, like a feature wall. We could just do like a wood feature wall. Oh, I love this kind of a thing. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. And then that means all we have to do is make sure it sits somewhere else in the house so it's not completely random. For Billy's room, which bed do we want to go with? I think maybe this one, just because it looks like the main bedroom. I feel like maybe they got the same kind of beds for both bedrooms. This room would also look really good with a bunk bed. Maybe we can do a tiger room instead with a bunk bed and then have white accents. I just feel like that's a better use of the room. The nifty knitting pack was such a great little pack. So many cute items that I feel like I don't use them enough. They just look a lot more detailed and homely though than a lot of the other packs. Like, there's just a lot going on, which I really like. Picking a rug to go into this room could be difficult. I mean, I think there's literally a tiger rug we could use. Is that gonna be too much tiger though? Like, what are we thinking? It's too much tiger. It scares me. I think you just gotta go for a neutral. We could layer these These are from My First Pet Stuff. My First Pet Stuff, as much as people don't like it, it does have quite a few good items. You could do like big rug, little rug. Now what should we put under the bed? Probably a wardrobe is easiest, or a dresser. Let's get some mess in here. I know Billy's really social because the family bio says something about Billy going over to their neighbor's house. So the toy will help with that. Do we want like a doll's house? Maybe this one at an angle. Then we could put something behind it to fill up that space, like a plant. That's kind of cool. It works, you know? In their original room, they did have some shelves with toys on them. So I feel like we need to put some shelves up. Maybe the clouds. I like the cloud shelves because they tie into the bed frame quite nicely. There we go. Hey. All right. Last of all, we now have the studio. What is actually in these? These have like bowls and plates in them. I don't know if this is gonna make much sense in the studio. I mean, if anything, they probably would have made sense in the dining area or the kitchen, but I'm just not really feeling it. All right, so we have a couple of the old paintings that were in here. We've got this old bookshelf. Am I sold on this color of room? It's okay. I mean, I could go more of this wallpaper. Could you guys go more of this? Maybe a darker green version of it. Oh, and then we also had more stuff in our inventory that could work here too. Ooh, maybe we should put this award up on this shelf. Will that fit? Come on. It doesn't. Oh, that's so sad. And I guess it can go here. Because you gotta show that off as if you wouldn't. Okay, so we have lots of things here. Maybe I'll take off that and put the flowers on this pedestal. So when you're painting, you'd probably want to put the object in nice lighting. So you might want to stand on the other side of the easel. This family has so many skills. There's so many skill building objects. Oh, that's why they would have had this light. I got it. To actually light the sunflowers. Right. I'm also very surprised there's no microphone in here. Like maybe they had a mic and I accidentally deleted it. This room is officially the green room. Whoa. All right, you guys, I think we are finally ready to look at the build, and this has taken so much longer than I thought. Like this has taken as long as a big house built from scratch. So that's kind of wild. I hope you guys like it. Just keep in mind it's a little bit different to the original, okay? Something fresh. All right, so if we go through the front door, we have a very bright and colorful entrance. Lots of bright things. We have the chair that was originally in the apartment. Straight through here's the bathroom. And I just covered this in crazy awesome tiles. And then my favorite part is probably the little footstool. I thought that was cute. Now the floor plan's almost exactly the same. I think we just squared off some edges, like took away some half walls and the window wall. The little study nook here. Oh no, this is still up on the wall. I really liked this, but in the end we didn't use it. So that's a little study nook, and then you walk down here and to your right's the kitchen. Galley kitchen in there. You could always take down the battens and just have a half wall there if you wanted to. It's really up to whatever you prefer. It's a bit color coordinated. I would love a big window down there. Then we have the original table that's been repainted to suit our new color scheme. And then this is the lounge room, and this is probably the area that took the longest, even though it's not that big. I just found it so difficult to pick a color scheme that was still colorful, but different, but still modern, but still kind of captured the original family's taste. And I feel like in my imagination it suits them, but we'll see what you guys think in the comments down below. That pot and the painting in the fireplace was already in the house, and so is that camera on the ledge. I mean, they look pretty happy here. So that's that. Then in here we have Billy's room. This is really cool. This is actually such a cool kid's room. Oh, already over there playing. Lots of color again. Big desk. Nice sitting area too, the little egg chair, the original toy. And then up here is the bunk bed. Right, so then we go back out to the living room, down the corridor, and then just in here, this is the main bedroom. So this is very colorful, Lots of fun. And we've got the original mirror there, the original painting. And then in here, last of all, is our studio. And this is the green leafy studio. There's lots of plants in here. There's art stuff in here. I mean, this is a cool studio. And then we've got the green hocker or bubble blower, bubbling away, I might add. And I reckon this is pretty cool as well, so you can practice out to the city, your entertainment career. Got a nice shelf there with a few other things on it. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of this lounge room. I do like it. I'm proud of us for using a lot of the original objects as well. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of this final renovation. Did you like it? And thank you very much to my members for all of your extra support. I appreciate it so much. And to thank the higher tiers, I'll put your names up here as well. So thank you, thank you. I hope all of you guys have a really wonderful week. Let me know what other builds you would like to see in the comments down below. And if you're sick of apartments or if you want to see more. As always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to speak to you all soon. Da-da!